Hello YouTube, this is NJ4Water5 and I've got another project that I built almost a year ago. I built it with an LM2596. At the time I was going through like a transformer phase. Anything I found that had a transformer and I was pulling it out because I was just happy to save it. Figured I'd save it for another project. Needless to say, I have a huge drawer full of transformers, and I think the only one I've really ever made a project out of is probably this one. When I opened up this wall wart, I noticed that it had a lot of empty space up here in the front. It had a big transformer here, a couple of caps up in the front, diode bridge, you know, all the stuff it's supposed to have, but it had plenty of space up here in the front. And I was like, hey, I bet I can make an adjustable wall wart. So what I did is I drilled a few holes up here in the top, and I put standoffs on the LM2596, and I cut out the hole, of course. I used pins, pin caps for the buttons, and inside of the pin is a little tube. I cut the tube and I super glued it to the button. Then I put the pin cap over the button, and then I put the top on. The pin cap's got like a little curl in it so it doesn't fall out. It stays pretty sturdy in there. You don't got to worry about it coming out. And it seemed to work just perfect. On the potentiometer, I took a small, I believe it might have been about an 1/8 inch piece of copper tubing, and I cut it just the right size that I needed. And what you do is you put a little bit of solder inside the tube, then you put a little bit of flux on the potentiometer head, and you put the tube right over the potentiometer, hit it with the soldering iron on high heat, of course, and they weld together. The first one I ever done was kind of messed up. This one came out pretty straight, so I'm happy with this one. I put a power button on the side. I also had these little connectors from an old stereo. I decided I'd use those with this too. Not really certain why I didn't just leave a wire connected. I think I wanted it to be like portable, you know, we take the wires out, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I could throw DC power in the end. I don't know really. It was a year ago I built it. I haven't tested it in almost a year. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work flawlessly. The transformer, I believe, is 25 volts, 4 amps. It might be 5. The LM2596 only does 3 amps, so it's not really, don't really matter, you know, just it maxes this out. So let me plug this in and let's see what we got. Alrighty, power on. You can't see that because it says 9.3. I think I want to put this around 12 volts. Press this button, it tells you the power coming in, 25.1. Press the button again, it tells you the power coming out. This one turns off and on the voltmeter. Okay, so I've used this lamp in testing other devices. The lamp produces at 12 volts, I believe it's 1.5 amps. I don't want to push this, I think I'm going to leave it there. But I'm going to shut it off first. I know it's got caps in there, so it's probably bleeding down, so I'll let it bleed down. And then I'll connect this like that. Turn it back on. Got power. I'm not gonna blind you guys. So there you have it. This is gonna be one of the first videos I ever did in one shot. I had another friend on YouTube that does videos himself, and he told me that he does a lot of his videos in one shot, and they tend to be a lot easier as long as you do them correctly. So this one's probably going to be unedited. You're going to hear all my blunders and my stutters. I like to stutter a lot. But anyways, LM2596 wall wart, adjustable. Let me pull this off. Let's see how high we can make this. I believe it was like 22.3. Okay. 24.5 is the highest. And the lowest. And the potentiometer's got a lot of spin to it. It takes a lot. I actually like that more than I like a single turn. You can kind of fine tune, unless you're doing voltage. Voltage, you probably want a single turn. As long as it's a quality single turn. $7 volts, I believe. Might go lower. Oh yeah. .5, 1.2 volts. So it looks like if you had to, you could use this to charge a lithium-ion battery. I'm not sure if you're going to get the constant current, constant voltage that you would out of most DC converters, but in a pinch, this might do the job. So there you have it, guys. A LM2596 wall wart, adjustable wall wart as it is. Pretty neat. Built it a year ago. It's one of my, I believe this is actually my third build. Let me know if you have any questions. Please leave comments if you do. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.